'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the longer day. 'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the longer day.
In the sun
Thank